Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Tommy and I'm currently traveling in Iceland with my friends Bob, Giada and Luigi. We are in the northernmost part of Iceland and we are about to begin our descent to the southwest part of the island. In this video you will see a lot of photos and breathtaking landscapes, so please sit down and enjoy. After a cold night of rainfall and wind, we woke up to a gloomy day. That was the sixth day we were camping in pretty harsh conditions, and I'll be honest, we were all starting to feel tired. Unfortunately, due to the cold, wet night, Bob woke up sick. But we still had 3 full days on the road, so he took the hard decision to take a break and rest for a day. Giada chose to stay with him.
I can promise you we'll come back in a later season. Like the best characters. Wait for us.
So Luigi and I left them in a cabin nearby the Snæfellsnes peninsula. For the next 24 hours, Luigi and I would be alone, exploring this stretch of land. While driving, we spotted a church with a red roof in the distance, right in the middle of nowhere. Of course, we had to stop the car and check it out. Flowers in the plenty, coloring in the view. Red sunburns late Sunday afternoon. Talking for hours about the places we have gone and things we've done and the things still to come. 'Cause it's high. Trees with orange leaves, they take me to a place to be by your side. I would run all night and day. We drove to the tip of the peninsula to the village of Helisandur, where they shot some scenes of Ben Stiller's movie The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
I took 2 photos. It looks okay. I will take a third photo. Or maybe not, because there's no sunlight at the moment. I think we should leave.
So we drove just outside the town and found a spot by the ocean where we could relax. We kept driving, trying to explore every inch of that beautiful place.
There's only one thing that I like more than these dramatic Icelandic landscapes. And it's my like and cock.
Around 6 p.m. the clouds opened up and some sun rays were shining through the dark sky.
That's the Black Church. The dark clouds are amazing. If we could get a little bit of light, like of key light in front here with the dark clouds in the back, this would be an insane shot. Like, this place is it's so remote. I've never been in such a remote place in my entire life. You realize how harsh life is around here because there's barely any sign of life for hundreds of kilometers. You just keep driving and you have a vast mass of nothing.
We drove to a nearby campsite as it got dark. It was almost midnight. That day, I had driven non-stop since the morning. I was completely exhausted. After a very windy night, we woke up, and again the sun was shining. We had an hour's drive to the cabin where Bob and Jada were staying. Bob was feeling much better, so we were back on the road together. We found some beautiful Icelandic horses on the road, and here I took a couple of black and white photos that are pretty awesome. This whole trip around Iceland was amazing, but the true experience we had been looking forward to hadn't happened. We took a dirt road international park of Landmalangandangan and started the exploration of the highlands.
That's a monster truck. That's the idea. We will drive on this unpaved road for an hour and reach a remote place, and after that I will probably get drunk.
The highlands are a remote, uninhabited region of volcanic deserts, glaciers and mountains. It was just us, our little orange car, and the vastness of this volcanic desert. After some driving, we stopped the car to have lunch in the middle of nowhere. If you followed this series of videos, you'll know that these random picnics were one of our favorite parts of the entire trip. After a couple of hours driving and 2 sketchy river crossings, we finally arrive at the campsite where we would spend the next couple of nights.
We just arrived in this campsite in the highlands. It looks like being on an alien planet. It's crazy. So it's basically this desert with volcanic soil, and yeah, we're camping here.
The landscape was so different from anything I had ever seen before. I think there were around 150 people in the whole campsite, but still I felt so far from any place on Earth. We set up camp and took a bath in a nearby hot spring. It was the end of another epic day, but the best part had yet to come. We woke up to a light rainfall, however the weather forecast was predicting sunlight for most of the day. After a big breakfast in the common space of the campsite, we were ready to explore the surrounding area. We walked along the riverbed and followed a trail that took us further into the mountain range. Since it was still cloudy in the morning, I decided to shoot only black and white. The shape and texture of the mountains around us were nothing like I'd ever seen before. And you couldn't hear a sound. No birds chirping, no wind. It felt like being stranded on Mars, but with no potatoes. At the end of the morning, I loaded a roll of Portra 400 into my Nikon F100 and used my beast of telephoto lens 28 to 300 millimeters to capture the surrounding peaks. These results are absolutely stunning.
Incredible, amazing, beautiful.
You mean friendship?
The scenery is not bad either. It's impossible to take a bad photo around here. Such a beautiful scenery.
The sun was finally shining, and in this moment, I think I took my favorite photo of the whole trip in Iceland. The scenery, the colors, the light. To me, everything is perfect here. It feels like I traveled thousands of kilometers just to take this photo. In the afternoon, Bob and Giada decided to stay and chill around the camp, while Luigi and I wanted to hike to the top of one of the peaks surrounding the campsite to see the highlands in their full beauty.
It's now 5 p.m. We came back from the trail of this morning, relaxed, had lunch, and unfortunately the weather got worse again. So now Luigi and I will go on the trail, and we hope that by the time we're on top of the mountain there will be some sunlight. And yeah, this is basically the last adventure of this trip. Tomorrow is gonna be a very easy day and we're gonna get back to Reykjavik.
The wind was picking up again, and since we were on top of that hill fully exposed, it was freezing. As we got to the peak, it started to rain, and we were fighting against strong wind gusts.
The views are stunning. Oh man, the wind is cold.
But there it was, the peak. I can't describe that moment. It is truly one of the most beautiful sceneries I have ever seen in my entire life.
We survived the storm. We are alive, almost. And the views were absolutely stunning. I'm glad I brought with me the F100 because it's just so versatile. With these ultra zooms, I can take incredible photos.
We descended from the peak, and once we got back down, we met with Bob, who told us he had found the perfect place to watch the sunset. We were exhausted, but it was our last day in the wild, so we followed him, and that turned out to be a great decision.
Sì, ma quello lì non lo fermi più, c'è una roba... Catch me.
miss our autumn walks in the forest. I miss your smile through the limbs. I miss your warm kisses on the deep October sky. I miss you driving me around, listening to some sweet music. Your hands on my hips. I miss that magic. I miss the arrows of love in your eyes. I miss your long brown hair hanging low. I miss your naked body in the morning light.
Just like that, we ended another beautiful day in front of an incredible sunset. What a way to end a road trip.
She's in the cold, lifting her soul. Drowned in dreams and memory, living in a stilted present.
The next day we woke up, packed our things and started driving back to Reykjavik. We were leaving those untamed lands tired, but with our eyes and hearts full of beauty. And we lost our car plate crossing a river, but that's another story.
Let go and throw your intentions down. The sun is shining coast to coast. What point is there in seeing tomorrow's clouds?
Back in Reykjavik, we booked a hotel room and finally got a well-deserved shower. It had been 3 days since I had a proper one. I was turning into a sheep.
So come and visit, walking slow but surely, one day at a time. Restless legs for false repose, grand plans of empty living. It's some of both our
We have to replicate the photo that Grainy Days took here.
I need the context too, otherwise you can't.
I will do it with the Leica MP. Ah, I miss you, Jason.
souls just relax and forget about the twist.
We were so exhausted that you can't imagine. We had one last walk in the city center and then went to bed. On the last day, it was rainy again. We had breakfast together for the last time and then took Bob and Jada to the airport. This is one of my favorite road trips of my life, one I will never forget. And now I feel even closer to a group of amazing people. And yeah, let me tell you guys, you are by far the best companions I've ever had in a road trip. I think that this road trip is so far the best and most complete photo project that I've ever shot. 10 rolls of color film, 5 rolls of black and white, and hours of endless driving in a place that I will always cherish in my heart.
One day at a time, 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 one day at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time. Yeah, one day at a time. 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 One day at a time.
And this is the end of the Iceland series. It's been quite a journey. And I'm pretty proud of myself, gotta be honest. Almost a year ago I started this channel and I didn't have much of a plan. I just wanted to share my photos and road trips, adventures. Well, to be able to bring such a big piece of work within the first year of this YouTube channel, it's pretty amazing to me. So I wanted to thank you all for being here with me, for those of you that made it until this point, because it really means a lot. I've been doing YouTube for roughly 10 years. I just enjoy making videos. And I had several projects, but I think that this time everything is matching. I'm in the right place, I have some editing skills, I have the consistency, and I have the vision. That means that I will keep making these YouTube videos for as long as I can, because it's just my passion. I love it. It makes me happy. All right, I think it's over for this time. Thank you for staying with me until now, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.